Letters from a Detroit Psych-Ward. Sunday. At some point, you can see so much in this place that even the most debased behavior will somehow seem normal. It was shift change on the ward. If something crazy was going to happen, this would be the time. Today, as I walked onto the floor, I was greeted by the distinct smell of human feces. I looked down and found a trail of brown footprints that stretched all the way down the hall. I didn't get disgusted. I wasn't even surprised. I let out an audible sigh and thought to myself, somebody ought to clean that up. When I rounded the corner, I saw Carolyn, who was the MHT or mental health tech that was on duty. She was nursing a bloody nose as she told me what happened. Gerald is a 6'3" black man who reminds me of the horror villain Candyman. He's got no teeth and he's bald. Dark circles surround the black voids of his eyes. He has an otherwise slender frame, except that his medications have given him a large belly. He also wears women's clothing that he gets from donation bins. He doesn't wear them to feel pretty. He wears them because women throw away more clothes, according to him. The most unsettling thing about Gerald is that he likes to mumble word salad under his breath. Then, at any moment, he'll burst out into hysterical laughter, only to snap back to mumbling. It's terrifying if you're not used to it. According to Carolyn, Gerald came out of his room completely naked. He had refused to take his meds earlier and was in a daze. He walked out into the hallway and evacuated his bowels all over the floor. When Carolyn tried to redirect him, he laughed hysterically and punched her in the nose. Back to mumbling, Gerald began to stomp in the mud puddle before returning to his room. I followed that brown and yellow brick road back to his door. When I walked in, he was still covered in feces and very upset. He took one look at me and, for some reason, thought I was the rapper, Common. For the record, I don't look anything like Common. He kept shouting, "Where's my doctor? You're not my doctor. You're a rapper. You're Common." At this point, I was presented with a dilemma. As a mental health professional, my job is to always redirect a patient back to reality. This time, I made an executive decision. I turned to Gerald and said, Yes, I am Common, and they told me that you were a big fan, so I came to say hello." Right away, he straightened up. He tried wiping the chunky brown stains from his face to look more presentable. Then, with a very sane voice, he asked me for my autograph. I'd originally gone in there to give him a B-52 shot to knock him out for the night, but he gave me an idea. I said, "I'll give you an autograph, but only if you promise to take your meds and go to bed." He agreed, so I gave him the best fake Common autograph that I could scribble. Before long, he was sleeping like a baby. Later that night, I was going around room to room with the doctor on the phone to check up on his patients. He typically wants to know if they've taken their medication and if they're showing signs of improvement. When we approached the room of Isaac, I told the doctor the truth. He was still having muscle weakness and cognitive improvement was slow. I walked in and saw that he had pulled the covers past his head and was turned away from me. I told the doc that he appeared to be asleep and he advised me to check his vitals but not wake him. As I quietly got closer, suddenly an electricity shot through his body. He threw his covers back, leapt from the bed, and landed on his feet like a ninja. With bright eyes and a big smile, he said, "I'm ready to talk to the doc. I've been taking my meds, life is beautiful, and I feel great." I nearly jumped out of my skin. He was playing a little joke on us. We were both glad to see his improvement, but I definitely had to check my pants in the bathroom afterwards. Hey everybody, this is Creflo Penny, and I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. If you like this and you want to hear more, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Take care and have a great day.